veteran, fine, I've been ahead of the game. The way I'm settling, dream, but I'ma get it in lane. This is a medicine, hey, you get the medicate beats, cause I don't let them live fast. Better keep pedaling, blast you with the Pentagon laugh, but I'm ahead of them act like I don't get it the knack. It's when I end up in rap until I never can cash it. Is irrelevant passion, is the element. So money's element, some who you running with,
历史，欢迎。
不知道是第几次，又有不认识的女子跑来说我真罪该万死。到底是谁不理智？先后顺序谁都不知，就到处对我说三到四。这位 lady， 请你搞清我和他早就没了联系，我也是受害者之一。你想怎么攻城排戏？没钱就要别把我演了进这混沌的残局。看你在摇啊摇啊摇摆不定，对谁都和你非比三心二意。只怪我瞎了眼睛才看上你，人没出气，我只出气。要多坏，都不想承认我曾对你有多爱。So， 这位先生，请你搞清，现在你的处境偏激进，还不快道歉 ？Say sorry。因为道歉就能平息，装傻也拜托你看清景，还想着逃跑去哪里？可都什么时代，不容总机随便一场通通秀出来，只以为没有人知道你到处在喜欢，就是在摇摆，是不是他的行动全把你出卖？不过就这么简单一句，世界败露还不肯放弃哈，别跟我没底细，这就是不干净，我就静静在这里摇，看你在摇啊摇啊摇摆不定，对谁都和你非比三心二意，只怪我瞎了眼睛才看上你，人被出气，我只出气你。摇啊摇啊，这次又摇摆去哪里？谁呀谁呀？快到照片里都有你，算了算了，你在也跟我没关系。摇啊摇啊，随你摇吧。
谢谢来自浪 life 的直播主丽丝，
谢谢，
谢谢丽丝。好的，很开心今天邀请到特别来宾。那接下来还有一个表演，请各位乘客用热情来欢迎现任加拿大中文电台的主持人以及歌手浪 life 的直播主经理，欢迎你。
Hello， 大家好，我是经理。今天带来这首《空壳人生》是我在去年10月份出的全新单曲，希望你们会喜欢。
到最后我还是一个人，变成了我自己也不认识的空泛角色。有什么没什么都追问，甚至连我做自己也被提问。镜子里的象征是那么的陌生，被好多期望剥夺我所有选择，别让我做一个空壳，做个没感情的灵 后怎么说由不得，都会被当成最不负责，就这我很快乐。做什么都要谁来评论？我的人生你们追剧消遣娱乐。镜子里的象征是那么的陌生，被好多期望剥夺我所有选择。别让我做一个空壳，做个没感情的灵魂，就让我顺着本能抛下规则，放掉身份，不再代替人生。别让我做一个空壳，做一个完美的角色，多想要活得更深刻。不再对别人附和，我会为自己去活着。做一个空壳，做个没感情的灵魂，就让我顺着本能抛下规则，放掉身份，不再代替人生。做一个空壳，做一个完美的角色，我想要活得更深刻。不再对别人附和，我会为自己活着。谢谢。
谢谢来自 Long Life 的经理，非常美妙的歌声，谢谢。 掌声送给 PLEAGUE Crew， 谢谢 PLEAGUE Crew 开场的表演。Hello， 线上以及现场所有乘客、全朋友们，大家好，我是一博。好，我们在等待尤米来到中圈时呢，跟大家聊一聊啊。刚刚呢，在开场的时候，我的麦克风居然没声音，可能是因为今天天气太冷了。这个我的麦克风跟我的嘴现在都还没退冰啊。希望呢，用大家的这个热情一起来融化这一支麦。欢迎今天的代班主持尤米。
大家好，我是今天的代班 MC 尤米。
欢迎各位乘客来到现场。那现在想要先邀请乘客给我一个最大的尖叫声。
谢谢大家，非常难得可以在场中拿着麦克风主持。那麻烦一波今天凯瑞一下我。
我现在要凯瑞自己都来不及。
谢谢大家，谢谢大家。好的，那我们今天要来介绍我们的经典主题是我们的 TYP 情人之岳阳情话压轴登场啦！欢迎大家一起化身跨国系列情人，无论是海岛系浪花情人、韩系野蛮女友、欧系绅士与公主、美式潮流酷哥辣妹，或是你台式霸道大哥，透过语言或是眼神，让浪漫情话无国界。Love you， 撒浪嘿，我爱你啦！
耶！希望今天来到现场乘客呢，都可以玩得开心，一起感受恋爱的氛围。好的，紧接着我们要来颁发2月份最佳棉斗士。
伤愈复出后，在禁区展现强悍的防守能力，拼抢篮板的精神，给予对手极具危险性。让我们掌声欢迎我们的禁区门神丁恩迪。
欢迎安迪，
欢迎安迪，
同时也欢迎我们球团营运总监山姆来颁奖。
欢迎安迪，
恭喜啊，恭喜啊，安迪！欢迎山姆。好，我们先来做一张合照好了，看中间的国色猴子哥，来3、2、1，耶！山姆有话说。
很高兴丁丁可以拿到这个奖，然后我觉得丁丁今年伤后复出，也想要在此就是给所有正在经历伤痛或者是克服伤痛的运动员们一个大大的 respect。对，然后当然今天重头戏其实是我们 TYP 情人的赛后演唱会，所以我想对丁丁说的情话，透过跟丁丁拍形象照的卢卡来说出，不然我说太恶心了。
哎呀，果然是营运总监呐，非常会营运，欢迎卢卡，欢迎
卢卡。
禁区有你丁，让我好安心。
哇！掌声鼓励，
非常有梗。
好，卢卡跟丁丁来合照一张好了吗？我帮你拿麦克风。好，看向中间的国色猴子哥，两个人，耶！3、2、1。好，再一张哦，3、2、1，谢谢 Sam 跟卢卡，谢谢。
谢谢。
丁丁先单拍一张好吗？单拍一张。看中间，3、2、1。好看吐司，3、2、1。耶！现在呢，邀请我们小蔡为丁丁来挂上我们 MVP 的球衣板板。恩迪，发表一下得奖感言。跟大家说一下得奖的感言。
大家好，谢谢你们选择我，我今天会很开心。谢谢所有的球迷会来帮我们加油。我希望大家都会很健康，去季后赛拿下冠军。好，谢谢。
掌声送给丁恩迪，谢谢恩迪，恭喜！紧接着我们要欢迎来访客队台北富邦勇士。
首先为各位介绍今日来访客队台北富邦勇士篮球队登录名单：4号陈佑伟，6号吴永胜 12号林志杰，14号蔡文成，23号 Number 23 Brandon Slot 石伯恩，24号简平照，27号张镇雅，33号蔡振岳，00号 Number 00 Muhammad Mumbai 莫巴耶，先发5人 Starting 5，0号赖廷恩，1号 Number 1 Brandon Walters 沃特斯，8号周桂宇，11号洪凯杰，55号 Number 55 Jeffrey Withy 威西。教练团体能教练郑维轩，助理教练林伟浩，魏维良、赵盾，执行教练吴永仁，总教练许敬哲，总经理叶宗颖。
当然可惜没有把握住，
尽力了。这一刻为浦原停留。
第一14连霸，第二是在1胜3败的情况下呢，结果大逆转成功，
在一片不看好的声浪当中，率先抢下了冠军赛的门票。
9第一排切入，打了一个连环打算，出手不多，最后杀到底，左手上。
但是林志也丢进了中
我们的3分球来了，哇！欧洲步跨进场，直到最后他们得分。
球员名单。球员编号3号，控球生力军，场上就是拼，帅气小生陈立胜。球员编号10号 ，All the way up， 坚持到底，领航小可爱李志伟。 球员编号42号 ，Number 42， 领航大男孩，空中巨神兵 Julian Boyd。球员编号2号，昨天有爆炸的表现，空中快递飞扣后卫阿瑞陈玉瑞。接下来欢迎球员编号12号，领航剑池湖 Never Give Up 篮球贵公司李夏卡。Starting Five 先发5人名单。让我们欢迎球员编号1号，禁区巨锁篮板先知罗萨巴丁安迪。 球员编号24号 ，Number 24， 桃园哥哥，领航士官长 Trevion Grant。球员编号30号，控球魔术师神奇小白白耀成。 球 准备好21号 Number 21，咖啡要喝3分糖，波浪就是3分王 ，P.LEAGUE Brown。全场乘客给我一个最大的尖叫声！让我们欢迎准备好6号关键杀手极速狂奔，管达拉梅拉，管达哟！宏远吴玉凯、冯思、彭丽珍，体能教练刘厚少，体能教练刘年杰，助理教练周焕伟，助理教练唐伟杰，助理教练陈世杰，助理教练黄启峰，助理教练及球员发展总监杨一峰，总教练 Caminos。欢迎双方的队伍。
包票嘉宾功夫茶来到现场，我们有一小段影片要送给你们哦。
Hello， 大家好，我是空姐优米，我是空姐卢卡，我是空姐一佩，欢迎功夫茶的贵宾及同仁莅临主场登机。今天对战富邦勇士的比赛将是一场不容错过的精彩对决，让我们一起为领航员加油吧，享受这场精彩的比赛，耶！
没错，谢谢功夫茶。现在来到我们的工商时间啦。好，中场呢，我们将推出岳阳连线是谁来电的 Call in Love， 欢迎乘客们一起和 Palace Crew 一起接受挑战，把 Lexon 精美好礼带回家哦。
哇，谢谢 Lexon。
没错，然后今天的空姐餐车会推出主题限定的 TYP 情人双双对对吧台，推出舒立笑爽生喉汤送给。
欢迎来桃园。
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, seniors and youths. Could this be the night we lock in the regular season standings? On the second game in 4 nights, the Taoyuan Pauian Pilots welcome in the Taipei Fubon Braves. After the Ghost Hawks lost last night, the Braves' magic number for second place is down to 1. So if the Braves win, they will have the higher seeding heading into the playoffs over the Ghost Hawks. On the other hand, the Pilots sitting pretty with a ticket to the Plus League Finals in hand. They will wrap up their regular season schedule at home with this game tonight and on Tuesday night against the Steelers. The Pilots have only lost 1 Plus League game in 2025, sit on top of the standings. The Braves coming in off of their 4-win, 1-loss homestand with 3 roadies left. The Ghost Hawks wrap up their regular season next Saturday. They will finish off before everyone else, and the Steelers still have 5 games left in their regular season schedule. On their Mandarin broadcast, it is on the left, Aaron Yanzulei, and on the right, Cai Jingjing. I am Ryan Chen, glad to be speaking to you on the Plus League airwaves. 球迷朋友们，你找了官方的英文转播，要听中文的转播讲评，当然就按照中文的转播链接。谢谢你的收看，记得我们 Plus League 的转播都要帮我们按赞。About last night, the Pilots without top scorer Justin Lu Junxiang. There you see with the microphone and the street clothes will be sitting out. But last night, the other Pilots locals stepped up and they beat the Ghost Hawks 111 to 102 in the most efficient offensive game at home this season, a rating of 128.2 offensive rating. Just like yesterday, pre-game, our Plus League colleagues led by Nancy were asking about the favorite import and the import deserving of the Import of the Year honors.
就是3月29号、3月30号在桃园巨蛋我们的主场举办抽奖活动。现在是人气王第3阶段的投票，票投卢俊祥，我们有准备3000个奖项，让大家可以来抽奖哦。可爱的69糖果，你想要吗？票投卢俊祥，票投卢俊祥。
The VCR is of a member of the Pilots fan group in Taoyuan Arena, trying to pull in more votes for Justin Lu Junxiang to unseat Beast Lin Zijie for Mr. Popular. The Braves, after their worst loss of the season, 31 points to the Steelers back on January 4th, have won 7 out of 9 games, and thanks to this past Tuesday's win over the Ghost Hawks, have jumped to second place, and with a win tonight will supposedly clinch home court advantage in the Challenger playoff series, but the schedule to be announced. The Braves, though, will not be at full strength themselves. Import Nick King and Jabari Bird out for a 3rd game in a row. That means Jeffrey Whitty and Brennan Walters will be their 2 imports. Whitty in particular has been a standout, playing in all 9 games, 37 minutes per game, 17 points, 16 rebounds, plus 101 with only a -1 in the loss to the Pilots.
那这次做这个板子是想要为了杰哥拉票，然后这次人气王票选对我们来说非常重要，因为要蝉联5连霸非常的不容易，但我们都希望杰哥可以继续蝉联人气王。然后我们今天有自发性的一个活动，就是如果凭3月30号人气王的投票画面投给林志杰，就可以获得应援手幅，还有随机的富邦球员卡1张。希望大家可以 团结一心，票给杰哥。然后希望杰哥再战1年可以健康完赛，然后也希望大家可以继续支持杰哥。
Well, fans on the Brave side and Beast fans also with their own promotional incentives to vote for the legendary number 12. The Pilots overall are playing their 4th game in 9 days, and this stretch will end on Tuesday night, which makes it 5 games in 11 days, including an overseas trip to Malaysia. Back in December, they had 6 games in 12 days and lost the last 3 of 4, concluding with a Christmas Day loss to Hiroshima, their first of the East Asia Super League season. The last time these two teams faced off was March 22nd. The Pilots won 117 to 108. Tonight's officials will be from left to right: Wang Litang, Pauian, and Chen. It'll be a familiar starting lineup for both squads. Let's start with the Taipei Fubon Braves: Brendan Walters, Jeff Whitty, Josh Zhouhui, Lai Ting-en, and KJ Hongkai-jie. This is the 5th time they've started together, same as the last 2 games in a row. MD, Alec Brown, Travion Graham, Ethan Bialton, and number 6 Killer Guan Dayou will be the starters for the Pilots. The same set, except Graham in for Julian Boyd, who will come off the bench in tonight's affair. The Braves, and the last time they faced off, came back from 15 points down in the 4th quarter to cut it to 3 on Taoyuan's impressive 3-point shooting. He had a walk-up fast break 3, but the Pilots broke the box and won 3 straight times and scored on 5 straight possessions, all in the half court, and really in a very small window blew away the Braves. Pilots in white, Braves in blue as we kick off the ball game. Pilots basketball. Not only is Justin getting some rest, but Ethan only played 20 minutes, and Jackie didn't even reach his season average, as there's a turnover on the baseline. And the Pilots themselves take it away. Brandon Walters, the last Brave to get a touch. Alec Brown with Brandon Walters on him. Fade away to the left corner, automatic. Mr. Brown's part had 12 points and 6 boards in yesterday's game. So for a almost uncontested finger roll, bounces out. The Braves have not played a road game since March 8th. So Travion inside, in it goes. As the Pilots have a 4-point lead. Number 6, Guan Dayou with the assist. Many Pilots locals were setting scoring highs from individual games. As Whitty unchecked until Alec Brown up close might have had a block shot. We'll see about the score table's decision. Off the toes of Guan Dayou and out of bounds. Brendan Walters standing out 208 centimeters or 6'10", also has a long reach, forcing Alec Brown to take that one Dirk Nowitzki style off of one leg. He screens as Josh is pressured, picked up the dribble, has the Pilots in the scramble, lighting up, left wide open, and that's in and out as Andy mosses Jeff Whitty for the rebound. Trying to be aggressive with it. Travion Graham left open, and he cans a 3. A 7-0 start for the Pilots. for their first score of the game, and they'll have to wait momentarily. There's a foul on the floor. KJ on the curl from the 12 feet, overshoots it as Alec Brown collects the rebound. Bandayo in a little bit of trouble, out to Brown, to Ethan on the left corner, no good, but Ambi's in the right spot for a rebound. Bandayo, tough take, and gets it to go. The 9-0 start is not how the Braves drew it up. They call timeout. Only 3 minutes into the ball game, have missed some open shots, and the Pilots have taken advantage. Forward headed to our first timeout of game 43 of the Plus League regular season. Back with Pilots against Braves after this. Welcome back to the broadcast. I hope the Pilots crew don't get too tired out with consecutive performances. We are only 3 minutes into the ball game, and the Pilots already have a 9-0 lead on the season in their 7 head-to-head matchups thus far. The Pilots have gone on a 13-point run back on December 29th against the Braves. That is the highest mark. Let's see if they can continue, but the Braves have a baseline out of bounds after the score. No personnel changes for either team as Walters got deep positioning, spinning on Amdi, and finally the Braves break the seal. Alec Brown still has his dribble, but hands it off to Ethan. Kick out, Travion made a 3 earlier, and another one. Graham this season sees his 3-point percentage in the Plus League at 38% coming into tonight. He had yesterday off. Also impressive numbers in the East Asia Super League as Amdi hits Walters in the hand. Substitutions to bring Julian Boyd and rookie point guard Anderson Chen in. And Brandon, or B they call him in the Braves camp, with the first 3 points for Team Blue. Anderson crossing over and getting in some trouble as Travion back to Amdi. No whistle as they cough it up. KJ collects and lays it in. Braves looking to increase their pace of attack. They do have the second highest pace per game in the Plus League. score the most fast break points at 10.2. Up close and turned over by the Pilots. KJ back pass to Josh as Lai Tian gives it another try, and this time he connects. So the Braves on a 8-3 run after the timeout. Travian up close, and he cashes it. Going down toward KJ will have to earn it from the line, running ahead. Short substitutions and short stints for the Pilots as Jackie and Ziwei Wayne will check into the ball game. Over the top pass, Whitty getting over Amdi. Seems like the Braves wanted a free throw opportunity. Over the shoulder pass, but Julian Boyd walled off by Josh. In and out with that jumper. Amdi already has 2 personal fouls. Need to watch that. And Josh runs into the defense. Anderson clutching, missing, and there's Julian Boyd to pick him up. New defensive assignment. As Jokwe pops free, he tries for 3. Short as Ziwei has one on his flank. Lee Jiakong firing away, got it. Jackie might have not set a personal high or anything of the like last night, as Boyd not vertical enough. He's called for the foul. He had 14 points to Jackie, his 13th double-digit scoring game of the season. That already previously surpassed his career in the Plus League of 11 double-digit scoring games. Alec Brown will return to the fray. Take note, the Braves have either cherry-picked or leaked a man ahead after a defensive possession. And those long outlets are turning into a lot of pressure on the Pilots' defense, as Lin Sijie has checked into the game along with Mbaye, fresh off his month of Ramadan. Perhaps regular schedule of dieting and eating is in order. Alec Brown to the deck, out to Anderson, his 3, no good. A crash for the rebound, won by Boyd. He's gonna get it back, firing again, and connecting on another 3 ball. Counter 3 by the Braves. Braves have switched as Boyd underneath finally gets the basketball and finishes over the top. If he didn't get the pass from Jackie, it could have been a 3-second call. Pilots up by 12 points. Josh to Mbaye. Couple dribbles and a jumper hits. Mbaye, after sustaining a foot injury in the very first game of the year against the Pilots, has looked pretty good. There's Julian Boyd, another putback. Dokoi, nobody contests as he misses. Chen Yue to pick him up, but on the deck, Jeff Whitty. No foul as eventually a whistle does come. One of those incidental contacts that definitely hard to accept whoever they call a foul on, as you see Zijie come a beat late. 5 pilots fouled to none by the Braves. Jeff Whitty rattling in the first free throw. Has played the most minutes for the Braves this season. Long rebound to White as Brown runs the lane. One in front, it's Beast as a clean strip. It results in a turnover. Chen Yue, some questionable dribbling. Whitty going with power, and he does get the whistle.
It's okay.
Yergi speaking up for his players.
I'm on my spot.
Alters will come back in for Whitty as we begin the portion of the Braves game where they alternate and stagger their imports. Anderson gives it a try as here come the Braves once again. Jerry Chen Yue into a runner distance as Mbaye chases it down. This time Alec Brown caught in the air. And more Braves free throws. Good counter by Mbaye to add a pump fake on that middle move after going with a fadeaway earlier in the game. His NCCU Griffins will play later tonight in the collegiate finals here in Taiwan. And it must be pretty stale to the viewing audience against Jinshin University. Ball on the deck, and the Braves get a takeaway. How about Mbaye for 18 feet? Still with an 8-point lead, Pilots spread him out wide as Boyd takes his time and lays in another 2. He had the second on the team high 9 points. Travion Graham with 12. Zue guarding Beast. With some help, the Braves start a kick out. Jeff Wu to Jerry, his shot, good. And finally a whistle as Jackie goes to the deck. A whistle against the Braves. Oh, reliable Julian Boyd blocking out underneath and getting the basketball.
He said shooting. You say shooting. You call the foul and you say shooting. He said shooting.
What are we doing?
He called the foul. If he called the foul and he said shooting are 2 shots, he called the foul. Why you have to talk when he called the foul?
It seems like the calling referee was overruled.
If you call the foul, if you call it and you say shooting, are 2 shots. Are 2 shots. You call shooting. Stop doing this bullshit. La madre de Dios.
Taoyuan fresh in the game. He had a season-high 8 points in a small sample. And Boyd leaning in gets a whistle. So the first to step up to the line for the Pilots tonight. The San Antonio native. Now with his 3rd team in Taiwan, previously a member of the Dreamers in 2 different stints, and also had a chance in the SBL with P.LEAGUE. So despite the 10-2 free throw attempt lead, Braves down by 9 points. Back pass and stolen by Andy. A sweet feed as Guandayo will take it all the way. Brave has not shot the ball particularly well until that make. They were 6 of 16 from the field. Over the top, Boyd avoids the defense and gets another lay-in. Loud clink as here come the Pilots once again. Guandayo hesitates, then shoots the 3. As Ambi will force the Braves to poke it out of bounds. Baye taking on Xuedi, Ambi. As the Braves try to get away with holding before the inbound. Still one more foul to take before bonus free throws. Graham backing down Beast and takes a off-balance shot, still gets it to fall. Could have earned himself bonus free throw as well. 36 first quarter points for the Pilots. The Braves defense has been a problem almost all season. We'll break that down as the game goes along. 2-second shot clock, game clock difference. As Lin Zijie takes it, and I don't know if he beat the shot clock, but here the Pilots go. They get it off a little too late. An impressive floater from half court. 36-23 is the score after the first quarter of play. Pilots trying to entertain their home fans with a couple of games to go before the playoffs begin here in the Plus League.
今天的 Coffee Can 是雨轩与波浪，请各位乘客跟着旁边的伙伴一起做出干杯的动作。乘客，漂亮的美女，看大荧幕拍到你了，就是你。没错，一起干杯吧！举起你们的双手，一起干杯哦！不要害羞，没错，非常好。敲一下，好，又是一对情侣吗？你们是情侣吗？敲一下，真是太可爱啦！帅哥，没错，非常好，一起干杯！哦，我们新的是卢卡跟丁丁，有没有假装戴眼镜？美女，帅哥假装戴眼镜，跟着他们一起戴上眼镜，没错，好可爱！哦，两位穿橘色衣服的漂亮的美女以及帅哥一起戴上墨镜，一起又酷又帅啦！非常好，一起戴上你们的眼镜哦，眼镜，戴起你们的眼镜，没错，推一下你们的眼镜。好的，谢谢大家，让我们一起为领航员加油！
谢谢各位乘客，谢谢尤米，谢谢富邦的球迷朋友们。比赛进入第2节。
Be sure to like the Plus League YouTube live stream on every game broadcast. The Pilots and the Braves, two of the original teams in the Plus League, duke it out. Despite with a favorable whistle, the Braves down by 13 after the first 12 minutes. Beast and Travion guarding each other as Josh trying to find that first bucket for himself on the game. He is 0 for 5. The alley-oop for Ambi almost takes him out of bounds as Graham for 3 rolls out. Taoyuan stays on Beast as he maneuvers right, kicks it to Taoyuan. No good. Josh more physical, wins the rebound as he has Ethan behind him. Goes toward middle move, Beast hesitating, finally shoots the 18-footer, and Andy will stop things for the Braves. He might have been targeted by the Braves imports for deep positioning, but he did have 3 steals. Misdirection pass as Alec Brown floats it over Whitney's block attempt. Graham with a nice dime. Whitney does average 2.4 blocks per game. Close to Alec Brown's mark himself. Off with the 3, and here come the Pilots again. Travion ended up on the floor as here come the Braves. Taoyuan finishes it off with 2. More physical play not called as Braves have former Pilot Zhang Ziyang on the bench ready to come into the game. A look at the Travion Graham to Alec Brown connection. Those two gentlemen have been playing with the Pilots. This is their 2nd season. Taking after Jason Washburn was re-signed. Underneath, Andy stuffs it. Getting some revenge on Brandon Walters. Bossing him around a little bit underneath in the first quarter. Foul on the sideline as Pilots will get going again. Tanzania or Mayao didn't show enough of that three-point shooting marksmanship from his high school and college days to stay as a Pilot. Ethan, tough take, has Graham underneath with a putback. Travion Graham's close-range putback was what lifted the Pilots over the NX Matrix Deers in their first ever basketball championship Asia East game, as Tanzania wide open and a big rainbow falls. Only a 22% shooter this season in a small sample. Alec Brown trying to counter in, gets off the mark as Amdi. He's pushing out of bounds, forced the Braves to take it out of the baseline. You see nobody blocking out Travion, making his job easy. (20-9) rebounds. Tanzania finally giving it up. Good hands by Alec Brown, otherwise it would have been a Braves layup. Pilots have 6 offensive rebounds to the Braves 4. Tanzania moving left, has that one blocked. A 2-on-1 up ahead as Taoyuan lost the handles, and here they come. Driving kick to Wayne, and a good read by G43 to come over to get an interception, and the Braves. TJ bounced to a Whitney. One of those intentional high misses. Pilots will run offense. About Taoyuan from 18 feet, that's a brick, but Boyd on it. To Wayne, leans and will get a whistle. Jeff Whitney with his first personal foul. Thankfully avoid any bad collision. Well, Wayne, for his part, had 12 points last night, surpassing his career high of 10 points he set on December 29th against the Braves in Hoping Gymnasium. Talk about shades to what Janky was able to do when Yuri Camino first took over the Pilots. Started off with that wing defense on a perimeter scoring star like beast. Josh, he takes the 3 and Guandayo's face. Very sure would like for G43 to heat up. Already has 4 assists and 3 steals on his stat line tonight. Nobody checks Zue as Walters easily blocks that. TJ Hill tried the 3 ball. Jin Zhao, haven't seen him in a minute. Boyd, tough take and smokes the layup. Jeff Whitty applying the pressure. Drive to kick offense as high school classmates Jian Tingzao and G43. TJ hasn't scored since playing January 19th, but otherwise 3 straight games of DNP as Guan Dayo shows off the footwork, but too much defensive pressure. The Braves trying to work down a 7-point deficit as it lets slip, and the Pilots bigs need some help as a whistle does come. Now the Braves have a bone to pick, even though they got the whistle for them. The Braves elect to call a timeout with 6 minutes left. The Pilots are about to bring in Amdi for Alec Brown. We'll go to a break as the Pilots and Braves battle it out in Taoyuan.
谢谢应援好伙伴法大炸鸡。记得今天要在我们的比赛结束前来兑换。也恭喜各位乘客，我们完成伯朗咖啡任务啦！伯朗咖啡要送给各位 EX 双倍浓烈咖啡100瓶，请各位乘客快点去领取。 目前比分42比35。让我们一起继续来得分。
The Plus League stats can be found on PLeagueofficial.com if you want to check out the box scores /game/641. A pretty good turnout on a Sunday afternoon. Quick drive for the road Braves fans. As it looks like we have some role changes going on around the arena. Josh taking a 10-footer, easy work off the baseline out of bounds. Ball deflected around as time is running low. Zue with a 17-foot runner. Andy another rebound. Fresh 14. Finally an opening. Anderson from the left corner as Andy chases another rebound down, and Guan Dayo did put it up before the shot clock. Down low, Woodhey has the advantage, and unlucky there. Guan Dayo survives a 7-footer shooting it over at the top. Now Killer in a lot of pain, trying to dribble up against 2 defenders. And it's unclear what that injury could be. It could be the ankle, it could be the knee. We look at his feet turned down, and it's a left ankle turn. Pilots were kind of wanting for some shooters with this lineup. Still being worked on by the trainers out on the floor. Hopefully not a dislocation. And it looks like they're headed for the locker rooms. Maybe want to apply immediate remedies. Here in the second quarter, it's the Braves 14, Pilots 6. The Pilots have been held to a low percentage as the Braves have now dropped into a zone defense. Two-way dribbling, and the ball flung up to the middle of the floor. Boyd trying to get a whistle, and just an out of bounds. And now Irgi wants to call a timeout, as the fivesome on the floor did not look like they had a good idea about how to attack the zone. There's Guandayo, seated not too far away, actually just retying his shoe or untying his shoe as they get a better look at what's going on. Perhaps the Braves have figured out a pretty important part defensively, how to guard the Pilots, though. As mentioned, the Pilots are without their best primitive offensive player in Justin Lu Jingxiang. Pilots are 3 wins, no losses in games without Justin. Braves defense have otherwise given up 104.9 points per game against the Pilots, as Graham airballs it from underneath, and long ricochet to Wayne. Graham working in the middle, kicking it out. Still 8 seconds left as Graham tries it from the corner. Finally, a make for the Pilots against the zone defense. And that 104.9 points Braves give up to the Pilots, that's despite holding them to 84 points in the opener. And a counter 3 by Josh. He is heating up indeed. Make that 8 points on his part on the quarter. Boyd, kick out back to Graham as driving kick offense. Anderson floating it and missing. So close as Mbaye slows up and lays it in, and it's a 3-point ball game. Problems that they're facing, the Pilots, is not a lot of perimeter offense from the top. Graham, close miss as Anderson will take it around. And Andy's only staying right around the basket. Not a lot of flexibility as beating the clock. Anderson, a bounce, and no, as here come the Braves again. GJ over to Mayal from the right wing. That's in. The Pilots will take another timeout, and Yurgi's
What are you doing? They're pushing in front of you.
Or try to throw out the number 8 referee.
Ya puta. Hey, I got you.
Previously, it was Mbaye with a good perception of the defense around him. And Jin Dingzhao is having a lot of fun out there with now 3 assists to his name. Let's see how Travion ended up on the deck, and it was Maya who tugged at his shoulder, and indeed the number 8 referee, I think, tried to explain that there was contact going both ways. See, with a hand to the head of Zhang Zhenya. But the fact is, Travion ended up on the floor and Zhang Zhenya was still upright. So Yurgi earns himself a technical foul as we are tied at 45. TJ 1 for 4 from the floor. First free throw attempt is good. Pilots will try a Ethan and Jackie backcourt against the zone. Ethan from 12 feet. His mid-range jumper has been off for a few weeks now. Still man defense as they have it taken away, and a bad take foul by Winston.
Can review and people can. Even you are not smart. Even he's not smart. Call it straight. You falling after this check.
We'll get another look at Taoyuan. Definitely looked like a bad foul. The hand check across the chest. No chance at going after the basketball. The Braves certainly have benefited from an advantageous whistle in the first quarter, and even if the foul count is 4-1, they've gotten away with a lot on the defensive end. And on their part, they need to block out a lot better, as the Pilots have claimed 6 offensive rebounds just in the quarter alone, as it is indeed upgraded to an unsportsmanlike. Not how Captain Taoyuan wanted to contribute fresh onto the floor.
Richard, the play is simple. When he called the foul, the first signal, do this and forget. Because you don't have to be waiting to review. It's better. It's be smart. It's be smart. It's the way to be smart, and you are not being smart. Don't call and review. But you know how is the game. Control it. Control it.
Ethan 0 for 4 on the game. He was trying to find that shooting stroke, as he was only 1 for 4 last night. Takes 1 of 2 free throws. KJ in at the top of the zone as Ethan to avoid and defeat the shot clock. And a whistle will stop play. Didn't seem like the Pilots were aware that they only had 14 on the shot clock. Underneath pass as Jackie comes to help. Winston with an easy lay-in. The Braves up by 2. Bad pass as we have a 2-on-1 ahead. Winston, fake, and then a foul. Not a bad result if you're the Pilots on a bad pass on offense. There you see Jackie come a beat too late. Winston only been able to play 7 minutes per game in 15 appearances. Sinks 1 of 2 free throws. Man D by the Braves. Ethan going back door and denied. As Amdi keeping the Braves at bay. Here they come. Jackie will shoot it after the screen, and that 3 will tie it up again at 49. That puts Jackie at 6 points as he chases Winston around a couple of screens. Quick blitz. TJ from 12 feet, wet. Pilots have been over-committing on a lot of these secondary ball screens up top. Last possession of the first half. Alec Brown will get a chance, and that's no good. Only 0.1 seconds on the clock here in the second half. It's the Braves 28, Pilots 13 points. In a dubiously officiated game, we have a tight one at half. Time to take a break and talk things over as we march on with our Sunday matchup between Pilots and Braves.
那在今天呢，我们的规则会有一点改动啊，请各位打开手机寄简讯的页面，打开手机寄简讯的页面，输入呢今天的通关密语“岳阳连线是谁来电”，岳阳连线是谁来电，打上你的座位，你坐在哪里，打上你的座位。 或是你想要留一些其他的话也可以 ，OK， 但是不能是脏话。
好，我这里都会看到。
那在待会呢，3、2、1之后，我们大荧幕会公布今天的号码，请帮我发送到这个手机号码。最先寄到我们手机的前2位乘客，就可以获得今天的精美礼物。
没错。
打开手机了吗？
准备好了吗？
准备好了吗？好，记得要输入这个密语哦。岳阳连线是谁来电？好，各位请看大荧幕，3、2、1。
今天的号码是0912804893，0912804893，最快的乘客哦，哎，是那个是要传简讯，不是打给我，
不能打进来，是传简讯，传简讯。好，我们以前2位，
好的，
前2位最先的，
哇，好紧张
哇，直接爆炸啊！
哇，这怎么办呢？哎，不是
滑到最底，滑到最底，
他一直跳呢。
没关系，我们直接先开这个
勿扰吗？
飞行模式。
哦，好，开了。
OK， 好。然后我们有前2位进来了。
2位了，来，我们的后4码第1位的是7377，
坐在 K 区
，K 区的3排之2，在哪里呢？
请来到中圈 K 区3排之2。这一位乘客，
哇，这个手速不得了了，
厉害！好，第2位，
第2位呢是我们的后4码是3802，是我们的 M 区的
M3 好，来到中圈，恭喜这2位乘客获得我们的 Lexon 提供的礼物，
恭喜获得跟 Price Cool 合照，
来到我们中圈，恭喜你。恭喜！好，请我们尤米来颁奖。恭喜2位，恭喜！好，看一下我们中间的摄影师，一起来合影一张。3、2、1，谢谢！也谢谢我们应援好伙伴 Lexon。好的，今天中场游戏结束了。那接下来呢，我们在今天的赛后也有歌喉战，请大家多多的期待啊。那下半场还需要各位乘客来支持我们飞行员。待会见，拜拜。
待会见。
Here at halftime, the Braves have overtaken the lead in the ball game. 51-49 is the score, with points, field goal shooting, three-point shooting, rebounds, assists, and turnovers from top to bottom. The Braves had a lot of problems corralling Julian Boyd scoring from underneath, so switched to a zone defense, and that has had a great effect as they are short on imports, and the Pilots are without Justin, a confident three-point shooter. They have Josh leading them with 8 points, all in the second quarter, followed by Mbaye. Whitney with 7 as well. Zanzaya, a rare appearance. He's made a couple of threes. 10 out of 12 Braves who played have been able to score, as the Pilots, led by Travion Graham with 17, Julian Boyd 15, Jackie Lee Jiakang with 6, Brown and Guan Dayo with 4 apiece. The problem for the Pilots, their starting guards, or their guards, Ethan Bialson and Anderson Chen are combined 0 for 11 from the field. When you don't have scoring from your one position, it's definitely a lot harder to go up against the zone defense. But the Braves have given up 12 offensive rebounds to the Pilots, who have a 16-4 second chance point advantage. And of course, the all-important three-point line, the Pilots in the first quarter start off 4 of 9, and then in the second quarter, 2 of 10. One thing to be looking out for is certainly the whistles in the second half. The Braves shoot 13 free throws to the Pilots 6. Not necessarily everything needs to be a foul, but the Braves are certainly taking advantage of knocking down a Pilot on the defensive end and then running ahead on offense with a 5-on-4 advantage. They've also leaked ahead cherry pickers or ran out after contesting the shot. So sometimes there's a Brave down court for an easy down court pass and a lay-in. The Braves once again are looking for this victory to secure themselves as the #2 team in the regular season. Right now tied with the Ghost Hawks at 12 wins apiece, but the Braves have 2 fewer losses, and they, if not for this game, have 2 Sunday games against the Steelers on their back-to-back. So a major advantage for Blue heading down the stretch. We'll go to break, and the second half will resume in 8 minutes.
29、30跟4月1号 TYP 情人周，我们桃园巨蛋见 ！See you later 。
钢铁兵进化，追梦前，追梦光光。
No one pulls up like we do. No one does us like we do. Always go hard with this crew. Welcome to the show, let's make moves. Nothing's gonna stop us, it's not to be a bluff. Turn the whole room up, it's never enough. Let's go, 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 let's go. Gonna go and take it over. You call us King Kong. Here we come, running through the door. Don't wait long, don't blink twice. Going, we're going, we're gone. Let's go, 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 let's go.
最佳洋将的预测，我有投博朗。其实博朗的数据从去年到这一季，其实有往上成长的，不只是在得分效率，他的主攻还是从1.3上升到2.4，可能不是联盟最顶尖的主攻王，但那个防守的范围是很宽，很帮助球队的防守。博朗可以让我想到是第2季的塞瑟夫，因为塞瑟夫我没有去查，但可能是我们联盟少数中锋3分命中率是40%的洋将，那蛮不可思议的。
年度洋将预测，领航员现在是例行赛战绩第1嘛？今年呢，总共有15位洋将，那你觉得哪一个洋将会是今年的年度洋将？
我个人觉得应该还是博朗，博朗的打法蛮团队的，他也可以做一些策应。
博朗、
魔晶，因为他们确实今年也打得很棒。埃塞亚，
哥哥啊，哥哥啦，辨识一下哥哥好了。所以我觉得他其实表现都还蛮全面的啦，对，然后出赛场次也蛮够的啊。
我可能选金恩吧，因为博德后面才来，他就比较全面啊。虽然我不确定他出场数有没有到，因为他毕竟上礼拜刚受伤，已经缺了4场比赛，所以我不确定他出场数够不够。
格拉汉。
格拉汉。
我觉得是 Brown， 应该是格拉汉。就是年度洋将，如果是数据，然后上场的次数的话，应该就是格拉汉了。
博朗吧，高炮台啊，然后战术地位这么高。
我个人觉得是飞雷神。飞雷神在猎鹰的体系是一个很重要的人，他其实整体的表现跟季初在热身赛的时候所打出来的表现是不太一样。热身赛的时候，他可能是比较有点像艾赛亚的角色，但是越到后面，他其实有展现出他一些关键的能力，就比如说球队陷入困难的时候，他会跳出来。那他同时也可以做分球，让整个球队运作得更顺畅。
你觉得谁会是今年的年度洋将？
我觉得博朗可内可外，博朗他非常贱的，没有他真的很难打，光那个篮板跟护框就差蛮多了，还有外线进攻。
我觉得就是博朗跟格拉汉选一啦，因为毕竟领航员战绩第一嘛，硬要选的话，应该会博朗吧，因为他的位置跟他的贡献度来说，应该会让评审比较多票投在这边啊。
沃特斯，因为他是富邦勇士的，就是有里有外，然后整体的表现都还蛮好，出场数应该也是够的。
博朗关键时刻都会跳出来，我们需要他的3分火力。
我觉得应该是飞雷神。
我想要给博朗，因为他人里人外啊，但我真的觉得他又有高度又投3分，我觉得这很猛
啊，这不用讲了，还是飞哥。
还是飞哥。
他今年的得分效率这么好，那不用怀疑了。
惊人，他真的很厉害，会进攻又会防守，然后又会主持。
我觉得我会给还是博朗，
我会给博朗，博朗蛮稳定的，然后也蛮强的。
我会投博朗，因为博朗他能投又能抓篮板，然后在领航员当中其实是一个算蛮全勤的洋将，健康度其实蛮高，而且配合度高。然后领航员其实在少了他的时候，其实是会整体打法上差蛮多的，因为少了一个可以拉到外围的一个点。
维西，爱的力量是伟大的，
可能是飞雷神吧，因为勇士就输那场。
绝对不是博朗啊，我选飞雷神，场次多而且出场都有一定的表现。
博朗吧，因为他这一季投进蛮多关键的3分球。
艾赛亚，因为他带领钢铁人一直得分，就他在得分而已。
格拉汉，感觉他每次都在关键的时候都会投出一个关键球，然后让球队可以继续。
下半场比赛会在1分钟后之后开始，请各位乘客全员朋友们缓缓地回到座位。请各位乘客、全朋友们稍待片刻，等待转播画面。第3节的比赛将在1分钟后开始。
want to. Hot damn pressing his homie. He's done up in front of his mama. I'm up the floor with him. And I keep in the door and let the go get him. I got fools that'll go get him. That's for him and Pooh and them dudes that run with him.
We're about to get the second half started. Interesting enough, this day in Plus League history, March 30th, actually good for both the Pilots and the Braves. They were able to win last season on this date. Pilots have Wayne in for killer, as the Braves have their same starting five. Ethan trying to get off the snide, knocks down to 3, putting the Pilots up by 1. Previously 0 for 5 from the floor, as a off-ball foul is called. And Alec Brown called for the foul, and funny enough, it was Brendan Walters who was more unhappy with it. Again, dubious. KJ with a runner bouncing out, as Walters will fling it out of bounds. Alec Brown with a catch and shoot. He's got it. Downscreen from Andy. That definitely makes the Pilots hard to defend, as a foul is called. Is going to be on Walters, as Andy took the shot to the face. Considering he got a foul called for him in the previous possession, kind of weird how he's still mouthing off against the referees. Graham trying to find some space and a scoop lay-in. As just like the start of the game, the Pilots going on a run. From down 2 to up by 6 here in the second half. Taoyuan dribbling off a pass. As Josh will get it back, relocating 3. No. Walters this time from outside. That's his first 3 attempts on the game. Braves get a hand on it, but Pilots still with the basketball, as Alec Brown for 15. No, Andy rushed the putback, and will dump it off to Brown, and he misses the dunk. Pilots missed their opportunity, and the Braves punished him with a 3. KJ from the right corner.
Let's go, Pilots! Let's go, Pilots!
Ethan stopped the dribble, looking for a pass, as extracurriculars going on. Andy trying to help out Walters as he continues to stay hot. Travion and Whitty trying to provide a little bit of space between the two of them, but both players are going to stay on the floor. Josh fouled from behind, and it's the 3rd on the Pilots in the quarter.
全标21号国郎击球犯规，周桂宇连罚。人形此刻取招催眠包。
Alec Brown's fourth personal doesn't get Yergi to make a call to the bench. Josh makes the second. Coming into tonight as a 76% free throw shooter. Brown trying to screen for Ethan as he switches. Going baseline, out to Travion Graham, and in and out. Trying to go over the top, and another whistle comes. So we went from a lack of whistles in the second quarter to a quite sensitive whistle now. Now, understandably, the referees do want to clean up the physicality, but considering Walters is putting his arm over Andy's left shoulder, or right shoulder, I should say. KJ curls, shoot a liner too short. Numbers for the Pilots as Walters ended up on the floor on the sideline. Wayne, though, with the travel, or sideline out of bounds, I should say.
谢谢我们工作人员协助擦拭地板。
Little stoppage as the attendant will dry up the floor. Jerry Chen to dish and then move off ball as KJ, a fancy move, he ties it up with the lay-in. Driving kick, Wayne this time inbound, shoots the open threes and knocks it down. 5 points for him. Josh has got to step on Travion, and a whistle comes from the slot official away from the basketball. I'm kind of curious as to who. There's a lot of Pilots in the vicinity. Nice footwork as Amdi just collected his 5th personal, but he's staying in the game and Alec Brown is out. Problematic for the Pilots is their local big Lington not available for tonight's game as he was last night. Josh chases his own miss as nobody blocked him out. Brandon Walters, a whistle. I'm kind of curious as to what was going on. Could be an illegal screen or they appear to have counted the basket but have added a foul. Okay. Travion going and fouled on the layup. And the score might be tied 60-60, but The boys in blue are definitely the aggressors in a physical way.
You need to chat. You need to go. You need to do it.
It looks like Yergi wants to get a review, but not before the crew chief and the U2
you need to do your
talk
job.
over
You have to do your job. I don't
the
have
play
to challenge.
at hand. Now, curiously enough, Pilots already went the other way as well, and it appears the referees won't grant him this review.
You have to do it. You have to do it. No, it's the same. You have to do it. Let's challenge. Challenge.
Theoretically, even if it was in the past, there was a whistle on the play on Brandon Walters' 2 points. As they will actually go to the game commissioner. Who's joined by another game commissioner. And it appears the Pilots will be frustrated once again. Now, rightfully so. The foul in question might not be as egregious to be an unsportsmanlike, though the timing of the contact certainly calls into question whether those 2 points should count. And as you see, the referee actually in the lead position was keeping his eye on the contact between Andy and Walters. Graham will put the Pilots ahead by 1 and by 2. Here in the fourth quarter, the Pilots have made 3 3-pointers. Travion jumping in with his first personal. Trying to be disruptive as Whitty looking crowded by a gaggle of Pilots defenders on top. Thanks to free throws, Josh rising into the leading scorer of the Braves, now with 12. Travion Graham back to Anderson. The step back 3 from the white wing, no, but Boyd getting on the stat sheet in the second half. A bad pass, and KJ will race away with it. Braves back in the zone defense as Boyd catches a 3. They swing it around. Now Anderson wide open from 3, just a little off. And more free throws coming up for the Braves. Anderson a little bit too aggressive there, and probably the worst 6-minute stretch of basketball we've had in several weeks will finally come to a pause. We're in break here as the Pilots have just a 1-point lead over the Braves.
接下来，请各位乘客比出最有温度的爱心，就有机会获得空姐手中的精美好礼哦。今天送出的舒力笑喉糖提供各位保养喉咙，待会赛后还有 TYP 歌喉战，记得拿出最大的尖叫声，为每位表演嘉宾欢呼喽！敬请期待赛后演唱会的精彩演出。想不想拿到我们的舒力笑喉糖啊？快比出最有温度的爱心！没错，就是这样，非常好。在爱情里不怕距离，只怕没把这份心意说出口。爱情没有时差，只有刚刚好的温度与味道。TYP 情人用越洋情话传达心动讯号。美女找到你们啦！没错，请大家比出爱心，就有机会获得我们的舒力笑喉糖。
Welcome back inside Taoyuan Arena. The pilots on the season have never backed up a 35% three-point performance at home with another one. Last night, 15 of 36 for 42%. Not as easy the opportunity here against the Braves on a back-to-back who have been able to play physically. It's almost as if they need to, with the pilots holding a good rebounding advantage over their opponents. To their credit, they have forced 12 pilots turnovers to their 6. Where we left off, a couple of free throws for Josh, taking his 7th and 8th of the ball game. Now will equal to the Pilots' entire team at this point in the game. Now the Pilots are 10 of 26, or 38%. 3 of those threes from Travion Graham. Julian Boyd is 2 for 2, but problem area actually starts with Anderson and Ethan as Jerry Chen deflects that pass. Running low on time. He's denied. And here come the Braves with numbers. Deep pass as Whitty, an easy dunk. Another missed layup by the Pilots, but in a lot of Braves contested area. Ray, the pull-up 2 off glass and out. Uninspiring offense by the Pilots after the timeout. You look at Zhou identify the open man, and it was Jeff Whitty who actually got behind all the Pilots with his hustle. Walters will be joined by Mo in the front court. Mayao and Beast will also come on. Beast looking for his first points on the game. Lee Jiakang in the left corner, left wide open, bingo. Braves doing it at the free throw line. Pilots with their three-point shooting. Travion a little face bump, no whistle. Could have been the basketball, though not exactly excusable. Walters, a little pop-out pass to Zhang Zhenyan. And they say Braves basketball. They had more bodies in the paint.
14年。第三。
Pilots shooting on the space, get a turnover. As Taoyuan 3-on-2-3. Just like that, the Pilots have taken back the lead. Gary floats it up too strong as Boyd looking for an outlet. Pilots have men ahead. Back into a man defense with Alec Brown out there. Let's see what the Pilots work. Jackie forced into a wild miss going up against Walter. Didn't shake him nearly as far as he needed. East with the screen out to Mbaye and blocked by Julian Boyd and another block. Brown underneath. Leaving him open, Lee Jiakong just off. Braves the benefit from the Pilots' miss as Beast to Jerry, mismatches in other places. Walters at the top of the arc, and it gets it. That puts B at 7 points on the game. Taoyuan gets the bounce, and we're tied up again. This third quarter finally picking up some steam. Tanzania looking to switch sides. How about Walters, a second opportunity? That's no good. A little bit too hot to handle as Mbaye, one man to beat, and swatted away. Alec Brown never lost balance, even switched his hips, and a great contest was in fact a blocked shot. Must be his third of the game. Walters out Woodhey in as an offensive foul on the screen. His third personal, and once again I contend sometimes it'd be better off if you call out your own screen. That time the slightest movement was indeed called. A flip pass for Boyd, he collects it. Now looking for some help as Ethan will get it restarted. Driving kick, Taoyuan held, and that's a bad foul by the Braves. With the shot clock running down, their defensive rotation was, for the most part, good on that possession. You see Taoyuan actually contests to the wrong side, because that would work. That reach back to try to strip him would work better if you're on the ball side. It's less body, less arm to go through. Taoyuan, a poor free throw shooter, is even exacerbated this year at 4 for 12 coming into tonight. Might be a better three-point shooter at this point. He does not make the adjustment. He really didn't have his legs in that shot. So we stay tied at 73 apiece with a minute to go in the third. Here you see the large free throw differential as stays in front of Beast. Got some space. His three on the way, and back iron as Boyd wants to keep it alive. To make things up, Taoyuan short with it. Pilot's defensive pressure has been a lot better as Brown emerges with the basketball. Down low to Boyd. A cutting Zue actually reverse pivoted. And despite his hustle, Jeff Wu was actually forced into a jump ball. Despite having more bodies in rotation, the Braves look more fatigued. Beast left alone on an island against Wayne in the short corner. Deflected pass and a turnover. 8 seconds left in the quarter as Ethan to Wayne, to Ray, to Brown. Notices the shot clock and it doesn't get it off. Definitely thought Taoyuan would have took that last shot, but in that case, I would ask, why didn't you shoot it? So a even ball game with 12 minutes to go. We're heading to the fourth and final frame of this one, 73-all.
乘客们最期待的时刻就是跟 P.LEAGUE 一起热舞啦！今天我们跳一点不一样的，我们来跳球员的应援曲，是谁的呢？没错，就是今天刚学到的小白的应援曲，大家还记得怎么跳吧？跟着 P.LEAGUE 一起跳起来！这边的乘客们想不想要拿到达美乐披萨兑换券啊？想要的话记得站起来一起跳哦！让我看到你们的热情，非常好，跟着凯莉跳起来！哦，跳起来，跳起来！这边的朋友，哎，可以跳起来，跟着宇轩跳起来。好的，我们以为只有一首吗？错了，接下来是李家康的音乐曲，大家还记得怎么跳吗？你们的右手举起来。这边的朋友，你们太不热情了，想不想拿到达美乐的披萨兑换券啊？跟着卢卡跳起来，佩晨，佩晨，一起看向大荧幕，非常好，跳起来，跳起来，好的，谢谢大家，让我们一起为领航员加油！
谢谢游民，谢谢 P.LEAGUE， 谢谢各位乘客，恭喜拿到达美乐兑换券的乘客。
Plus 球迷 Oh My Basketball 是我本人在 Ivy Bar 学英文吧，教你篮球的英文术语，欢迎大家点资讯栏连结一起学习。Oh, if you're just tuning in, Justin Lu Junxiang getting the weekend off to rest and recover, playing 4 games in a 6-day span. They say off of Alec Brown and out of bounds, so the Pilots spoil their first possession. You see the Braves 5 on the floor, led by number 0 Lai Tinga at point. According to our box score, only played about 10 minutes of this game. As Beast cuts, looking for the basketball. Taoyuan gambles and putting the Pilots in a scramble as Whitney, the benefactor of a lucky bounce. Otherwise, it would have been a blocked shot. Wayne looking for the JB screen. Flawed him in the air and turned into a block. As boy, look what I found, and they tie it up. Braves were getting ahead of themselves. Not been an easy game for Beast. A couple of turnovers now. No points to show for his effort. Slip to Mbaye, and he gets the and one. A push from behind by Wayne. That's where pick and rolls actually could be the most effective, is in that mid-range area. Mbaye completes the three-point play, and the Braves up by 3. Brown getting the over-the-top pass, and a foul first as Mo shows off his frustration. A change in personnel. Graham and Amby will come on. Amby with 5 personals on the game. Certainly looks targeted by the Braves bigs. We'll see how he fares here in the 4th. Ethan taking advantage of the screen and kicks it out of bounds. That's the second time the Braves have forced the Pilots out of bounds. Again, ball screen, Mo and Beast as Woodhee looking for an outlet. Over to Lai Tingan, who shoots it with the right hand, and now a 2-possession lead for the Braves. Little pistol action, but Wayne picked up the dribble. Jeff Wu didn't want any of that Alec Brown action on the block. Beast does have 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal to his line. As Wayne took it to the air and was turned over. How about Jeff Wu in transition? That's in. That's 17 turnovers, 3 in the quarter for the Pilots. Really aware of a back-to-back showing as a bad pass ends up on the floor. Ethan, look what I found. How about him from 17 feet? Alec Brown on the reload, still no. Pilots have attempted just a couple of shots to now 3 turnovers on the quarter. Brown trying to run the down screen as he's open from the top and all net. Tian hesitates as Mbaye contesting with Woodhee for space at the high post. And a bad foul by Josh in the middle of the space with 2 defenders behind him. That'll be the Braves' 3rd team foul.
The ball. Challenge. You foul. He don't attempt to play the ball. Challenge. He go to foul. He don't try to attempt the ball. It's your foul.
The Pilots will issue a challenge as now another time in the game the Braves foul against the body with no chance at the basketball. You see the basketball is in Ethan's right hand and Josh takes his left arm. I wonder if he also takes his left foot away. Doesn't look like an egregious foul, but by the rule book, if the defensive player is not even making a play on the ball, and we see it does elevate to in one of the 5 categories of an unsportsmanlike foul. You might have heard that Ethan was warned for a flop, because I did think that while the foul was ill-informed, it didn't seem like Ethan would have flown so far away from the spot. So a second unsportsmanlike on the Braves. First on Taoyuan. I believe hand chopping a Pilot's guard. As Ethan has put himself up to 6 points on the night. They're going to run a down screen for Brown. This time, Brendan Walters trying to chase. Graham left open and blocked from behind. Jeff Wu to KJ, hooking a pass right to Alec Brown, who snatches it away. Back pass to Andy, out to Travion as the Pilots settle in their half-court offense. 2 defend Graham as he gets it back. Swinging it around, Ethan shoots the floater, and that's good. Margin down to 1 as the Pilots have Julian Boyd ready to come into the game. Lighting hesitant. As Jeff Wu takes a turn, no. Graham helps out his teammate. Here they go. Big over-the-top pass and out of bounds. Not an easy task with Jeff Whitty's long reach in front of you. Intended for Lee Jiakong. Haven't said his name in a minute. You see turnovers on the quarter, 2 to 3. Whitty will try the mid-range. That's in. He is a 35% three-point shooter as well, if he so chooses to extend himself. Boyd screening for Ethan. He's in the mid-range. Spinning out to Boyd. His 18-footer in and out. So a mid-range made and a mid-range counter miss. Swinging a pass out of bounds was Jeff Wu. Braves will make a change in the front court and Baye in for Whitty. Braves staying in man defense a lot of this fourth quarter as Graham out to Boyd. 2 made threes, way short on this one. Charges his own ball and a pick by Lightingun. Bad awareness as he had his back to the basket. A whistle as KJ will go to the line. Jeff Wu will head out, doing a pretty good job defensively on Travion Graham. He's going to be replaced by Winston, who's on the season, as we said in the first half, struggled to find playing time. The lowest scoring game in this season series was on opening day, 84 by the Pilots to 74 of the Braves in Hoping Gymnasium. Of all places, the highest scoring venue. Zone defense by the Braves. As Jackie works into the mid-range, floats it way short. Mo stripped again, off of his foot, and here come the Pilots with the ball. They have numbers as Graham shoots the shot short. The fatigue evident as now Lightingham, careless with the basketball, he coughs it up. Down to Ethan, and he's tackled out of bounds. As Brandon Walters very incorrectly looking at the play, crashing into Ethan. His third personal. Braves' fourth team foul as that one climbs out. Minutes to go. Anderson will take over at point guard. Chasing Taoyuan as Julian Boyd comes down to help. After rotations, Winston will fling up a layup. And a foul on the floor first. Winston wide open on the catch and shoot. 6-point Braves lead. Travion from 16 feet, unlucky. KJ, good feet as Mbaye hammers it with one hand. Braves will go up by 8. Boyd, a tough take as Andy responds with a two-hand jam. Despite the two-possession lead, it's a timeout called by the Braves. Four minutes left. It's coming down to it for the #1 against #2 in the Plus League.
Let me see your hand.加上你的呐喊，一起来！
Let's go pilots!
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 Everybody make some noise!
So as for last year on March 30th, in the early game, the Pilots defeated the Lioneers by 25 points. As you get another look at Amdi in the right spot, taking advantage of Julian Boyd drawing the defense. Jason Washburn, 21. Kennedy Meeks, 20. Those two gentlemen on different teams here in Taiwan. Justin, 17. Alec Brown, 10 points off the bench. It was the midst of the Pilots' 8-game winning streak. And the Braves themselves, they won too in Xingzhuang Gymnasium over the Kings by exactly 25 points. Taoyuan Wei finds some room and puts the Braves back up by 8. Chris Johnson at 27 off the bench against the Kings without Kenny Manigault or Jeremy Lin. The Braves broke a 5-game losing streak that saw them go from 3rd place to 5th as Anderson, he breaks the seal, and a 3-ball is a big relief for him. Makes him 1 for 10 on the night. Over the top, KJ clutching and missing as Brown, now with his 4th rebound of the game. It seems like a lot more. Julian Boyd has 14. Ball on the deck, a dive by KJ. Helps the Braves to the basketball. Winston over the top pass as Mbaye lost his balance. They're going to switch sides as Travion Graham taking advantage of the backdoor opening. Sweet feed by Andy. He's done that probably about once every few games, showing off the dimes. It's a 1-possession game as the crowd gets into it. KJ leaning and definitely not going to get a whistle there as bad pass. Graham stepped on the sideline. Pilots could have been patient there. Gonna look at a double team against Brown without the basketball, leaving Chen Li-sen open. And there you see a strong pass. 22 turnovers by the Pilots. Anyway, going and bounced out of bounds off of Blue. As immediately Whitty and head coach Aaron looking to get a video replay review. Big play under 2 minutes, because if the call stands, Pilots will have a chance to tie it up. There you see Anderson, a little tap on the side of the hand. As it looks like Amdi taps it in front of Whitty's face on the first look. I don't really blame him as his head would turn over the top, but you see Whitty's hands also get in the picture. Seems like Whitty high-fives Amdi unintentionally, and it certainly appears that it's going to be a close play. You're looking at the same replays the referees are reviewing right now. confirmed to be Pilots basketball. Close proximity, hard to say. So what was a unforced turnover by the Pilots the previous possession, they get a stop. Jackie, Ethan, Amdi, Travion, and Alec Brown out there for the Pilots. Braves at their starting five with Jerry in for Leitingan as Graham inside takes the jumper. It bounces short. Looking for Walters on the entry pass as Whitty screens, and Taoyuan left wide open, and that's a dagger with 80 seconds left on the clock. Jerry did not even attempt a three in the second half. Now has 10 points as the Pilots cough it up. Walters to Jerry. A tough take. Still a two-possession game. Pilots will elect to call timeout. Referees not happy with Irgi racing on the court when Ethan was trying to call the player timeout. Of course, the referees can be rightly unhappy with Irgi as well.
I have to do this.
And it sounds like Alec Brown earned himself a tee. Problem for Ethan there is the referee's not on his close side, but the trailing referee, even staying behind Ethan, is not paying attention to the basketball. I would say, what if Ethan dribbles the basketball off his foot and you weren't looking at him?
Trey, you inbound. You inbound. We got Alec.
This might go down as the worst officiated game of the season. And to make matters worse, the Pilots also have a technical foul that might make it a three-possession game and really make
You can't do it. You can't do
point.
it. My player was calling a timeout.
No, technique for it.
I don't know. It's exactly the same. They can't call a tech because they are making a big mistake. I know, but they can't call a tech because you are making a big mistake.
Gave the Pilots more time. This technical foul.
Hey, it
wasn't even
that was true.
No one make up for that 1 point.
You go like this, Andy. Screen like this, go. You try to go Alec, no problem if you go far. Here, I won. When he got the ball, fight. Okay? Screen away, Trivion, and pop out.
Get it, swing it, steer it away.
A screen away, pop out, maybe drive, one dribble, and pass.
After screen, I just stay there.
Stay circle, yes, okay? Hey, let's go to finish. Let's go to finish strong. If we score...
See, the number 11 official is heading down court looking for matchups, whereas the number 8 referee in trail position, even on the weak side, he's still responsible for the last players to move the ball up, because the referee school is supposed to have him.
不让，因为骂裁判，所以说我们给他一个技术犯规。时间回到46秒50。
谢谢裁判老师。
So several seconds will be added as Yergi earned himself a technical earlier in the game. You see Alec Brown passing by with the tech as Josh halfway down and out. So just an additional foul to the ledger.
Now my
has 5
timeout.
personals.
We call it. You didn't give me my timeout. Now is my timeout. You review the play. Now is my timeout. Now is my timeout. You review the
taking
play.
these 10 seconds
now
to
is my timeout.
tell referees how to
Now
officiate,
my 20
because
seconds.
that definitely seemed
Now my 20
problematic how
seconds.
the trailing
review
official's
during
only
your
job
timeout.
is to
No,
stay
you
pace
review.
with the
review.
basketball, and he's not looking at the basketball.
You are really bad. Really, you are really bad. They have to give me the timeout now.
Pilots elect to advance the basketball. So weird things can still happen in the game. Brown, thanks to 2 down screen, catches it inbounds as Graham gets it back. His 3 is no good. Pilots get it right back. Ethan from 28 feet, that's good. Downing a 3, and the Braves elect to call timeout. A well-executed out-of-bounds play left Travion Graham open up top, and once again, echoes of the first half, an offensive rebound. And Taoyuan a little bit late to the contest. Had to force a little air pressure and help the basketball in. That's how close he was. So how bad do you think Taoyuan feels for not hitting the free throw, as the Braves probably would have just inbounded the basketball without even thinking about a timeout? If they were up by 2 possessions, try to burn more clock and force the Pilots into a dilemma.
要回来 ，Josh， 凯奇也没有回来帮忙，他会帮我抢。OK， cross the half court， 过半场以后 ，after cross the half court， 过半场以后 ，fly，regular fly，alright, B-man, catch your ball, regular fly. I want to use the 24 seconds. Alright, 20 seconds, run the clock. Patient, we got your timeout. We still got timeout. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Right.
If you're the Pilots now, a lot of options at play. Whether you want to force a timing turnover, 8 seconds or 5 seconds. You go for the steal. And if the Braves elect to take a 24-second violation, as Aaron was mentioning, that still leaves you with almost 13 seconds yourself. One thing's for sure, you can't allow points now, and if you do, almost want to give it up early. KJ with a soft double team, poked away, and it's a turnover. Pilots with numbers as Josh is way behind. Ethan back to Travion, over to Brown. He's got a shorter contest. The 3 glances off. Andy back to Brown. Across to Travion Graham. Plenty of time left. Has 7 seconds on the clock. Somehow pops free. His 3 glances, and it's a foul on Jeff Whitty on the rebound. The Pilots stand in place with nobody open. So a couple opportunities to tie it up, and they don't take it. Understandably, the Pilots, again, playing fatigued on a back-to-back, and against the backdrop of flying to Malaysia. You see the Braves do a good job, and Brandon Walters stays square the whole time. Somehow, the strip ends up leaving Ethan open. Well, they need these free throws as Jeff Whitty gets the first one to fall. In dramatic fashion, looks like the Braves might escape with a victory tonight. And the Pilots will then have to win all the rest of the games to match the Braves' 19-5 record set in the first season. Five-point game, and with the trajectory of the basketball, I think actually in this case, 2 points might be more valuable than 3.
We try to go here. They are going to switch. What we do here is screen Jackie. Okay. If there's no pass Jackie, Trillion, space out crazy here. We can have one shot, perfect. Okay. No fouls. No fouls in here. No problem if you go up. Everybody's going to go with you. Let's see. Be ready to screen your guys. Okay. Go ahead.
I consider it a victory if the Pilots get a field goal, 2 or 3 on this last possession, not even thinking about the fact that they're down by 2 possessions. Like I said, if they can get a immediately inbound and dunk with only 1 second coming off the clock, that'd be more valuable than scoring a 3, because then if the Braves inbound it right to a 3-point shooter, well, that's tie ball game. Box formation as Brown feigns a screen. Ethan deep pass to Jackie as from 35 feet puts it on iron, and the game is over. The Braves do get the victory on the road and deny the Pilots their 5th straight win. Pilots still own the best home record on the season at 8 wins and 3 losses. Well, there's the Pilots post-game concert. We'll see if Guan Nayo's ankle is good enough to have him participate. Travion Graham led the Pilots with 23 points, but was only held to 1 of 6 shooting and 2 points in the 4th quarter. Again, Julian Boyd led them with 14 rebounds. And Ethan maybe found a little bit of confidence with that 3. He had 12 points. The Braves fans happy about the win. 6 Braves score in double digits, as Aaron Uyonglun will don the headset. Asked about the matchup with the Pilots and the confidence booster from the win.
当然啦，然后也是对我们的球员感到很骄傲。我们在少了一个小杨这样的一个情况下，我们的锋线都有挺身而出，不管在进攻还是在防守上面，然后在策略上面的一个执行，其实都做得很好。
And Aaron said, proud of the guys, even down a small import, both offensively and defensively, they were sound. And now asked about those 2 aforementioned imports.
时间表，我们希望是在可能钢铁人，我们还有2周的钢铁人嘛，最后1周我们会尝试看看试试，有没有就2位的小洋将有没有1位是可以归队的？我们是希望是可以这样子啊。那不然的话，我们就会要等到季后赛这样子对整个团队或是不管是经验或是 JB 他们的状况，就是在磨合上面或是身体状况上面，都会觉得这样稍微慢了一点这样子。
Aaron saying that Nick King and Jabari Bird, hopefully they can at least get in a game in the next couple weeks against the Steelers to get their body into shape and the team chemistry.
其实在小杨将受伤没办法登陆小杨将的前面几场球，其实就有一个给他们一个精神喊话，说我们希望有 next man up 的一个精神嘛。那所有的因为没有小杨将，所以所有的锋线他们都有更多的机会可以上场。像今天有把握住机会的，不管是郑雅还有 TJ， 他们其实都表现的算是还蛮不错的。那我觉得球员就是这样，他不管在球场上打几分钟，他们有把握到机会，就会让教练或者是整个团队都对他们更有信心这样子。
and saying without his small imports, hope for their locals to step up with more playing time, like Zhang Ziya and TJ today. Take advantage of more playing time. So we'll throw it a break. Be sure to leave a like on the stream. We really appreciate it. And we'll break things down in the post game after this.
Baby girl, I can be your only. 怎么的现在这就是无可奈何，是多么的难得，首要的是有了，巴不得拉下脸为你写这首歌。给我一个吻，可以不可以？吻在我的脸上，留个标记。Baby， 我深爱着你，我就是。彻底，你要我该怎么忘记？也面对你我毫无抵抗力。I'm so lonely， 我到底怎么做才能得到你的专一？让完美的纯心，我对你绝对纯情。Baby girl， I can be your only。怎么的深爱着，就是无可奈何。
So the Braves are victorious against the #1 Pilots. Their defense was better. They were there to pick up the Pilots' mistakes, despite the Pilots having a pretty sizable advantage when it comes to offensive rebounds. There's, you see the final stats. The Braves were also able to push the pace and get themselves a lot of fast break opportunities. The Pilots certainly don't shoot the percentage they want with the opportunities out there, but understandably still tired from playing on a back-to-back, and perhaps some residual fatigue from their long plane flights to and from Malaysia. Pilots will next, on a day of rest, will play the Steelers on a Tuesday night. Steelers trying to break a record losing streak, still ongoing, trying to find their second win on the season. Well, there are still more voting going on. After Mr. Popular concludes, it will be the Cheerleader of the Year vote coming up in the Plus League. Well, we thank you for sticking with us through a poorly officiated game, something that the officials need to review and come back and be better at. Credit both teams through playing through it, though I think if you've seen the whole game, you might agree one of the teams managed it better than the other, and I don't believe it was the winning team. Well, that will do it for Aaron Yang Zhenlei and Cai Jingjing. I've been Ryan Chen. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
转了一行，你微笑。